Well, hello and how are ya? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today's Friday, December the 11th, 2020. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Ryan Brinkman, Mary Mazanec, and Bob Connor. Well, let's see, Robert Connor. Oh, and Debbie Webb. That's right. All of those four folks is getting a birthday yell out today. Shout, shout, shout. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Mary. Hey, Bob. Hey, Debbie. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're one more year older today. So happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Debbie. Hey, Bob. Hey, Mary. Hey, Ryan. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. You know, that's another trip around the sun that you've made. I hope you're getting to enjoy your very special day, 'cause, well, it's your birthday today. I say happy birthday today. And many more. Ya cha 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 cha. All right, that be me. Okie dokie. Hey, oh, hey, Ryan, say hi to your mom. I saw her at Walmart once, and, well, you know how that goes. I said, hey, and she said, hey, and she could tell even with the mask on who I was. I think it might have had something to do with the 600-pound wheelchair strapped to my hindside. But that's okay. That's quite all right. Hey, I'm recognizable, and that's all that really matters to me. All right. Well, alrighty then. Hey, oh, I got my Shen Show like friends. Yes, sir. These are folks that like the Shen Show daily most of the time. I've got, let's see, Jamie O'Driscoll, Leony, Pedraza, Fernandez, Martin Kelly, Don Rhoads, Tina Kleeschulte, Ashbrook, and I've got my pokey pal, Amanda Sue Little. I also got Steve Clary out there, and let's see, there's other folks that like the show quite often. Heather Habib, um, and well, Whitney, my dentist, Whitney Do, she do. It's Whitney Doe. Sorry, spelt do, but it's Doe. And Ashley Nicole Briscoe, my daughter, my mother, Mary Ann Briscoe. Yeah, yeah. These folks like the Shin Show on occasion. Yes, sir. They sure do. Anyway, how about some weather for the St. Charles viewing area? The weather forecast for the day, for the remainder of the day, that is a steady rain this evening. Showers will continue overnight with lows around 42 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And we're going to have a 100% chance of rainfall because, well, I'll tell you, it's raining out there now. And the cars go by and you can hear the slushy ground. All right, well, let's see. How about tomorrow? Cloudy with highs near 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then cloudy skies overnight with lows around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then how about Sunday, December the 13th? Yep, that's right. 44 degrees. Overcast skies, highs around 44, and winds are going to be light and variable north to northwest at about 5 miles per hour. Clear to partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures dipping down around 26 degrees, and winds are going to be northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Alrighty, and then how about Monday? Yep, Monday, December the 14th. Partly cloudy skies with highs around 41 degrees Fahrenheit during the daytime. Winds are going to be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then, woo, brr, cold, cloudy in the evening with low temperatures dipping around 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour overnight. And then, oh, look, my straw is stuck. My mousey, my wire was stuck over my straw. All right, and then Tuesday, December the 15th, cloudy skies, highs around 39 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east and northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then overcast skies for overnight with 25-degree temperatures, and winds are going to be light and variable north in the northeast at 5 miles per hour. And one more day. How about one more day? How about Wednesday, December the 16th? Sunny skies. Yes, sir. That's the only reason I'm doing it, because they got some sunny skies with a few passing clouds. Highs are only going to crawl up to 38 degrees Fahrenheit, though. Winds are going to be north to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And we're going to have 25-degree temperatures overnight. Yep, partly cloudy skies. And winds are going to be light and variable west to northwest at 2 degrees. Oh, 2 miles per hour, that is. All right, what song was it? I've been whistling a song all day long. Oh, man. Um, I don't know what it was. Don't know. Don't know what it was. Don't know. Oh, yeah, I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I do know what it was. Song lyrics. Oh, Shenandoah. Oh, Shenandoah. I long to hear you. Oh, oh. Actually, I guess I long to see you. Away, you rolling river, oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you. Away, I'm bound away, cross the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Away, you rolling river. For her, I'd cross your roaming waters. Away, I'm bound away, cross the wide Missouri. 'Tis 7 years since last I've seen you, and heard your rolling river. For I'd cross. Oh, it is 7 years since last I've seen you. Away, we're bound away, cross the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you and hear your rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away. We're bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, let's see. As I went walking out one day, huh, huh. Trying to think of another song. We had no pudding and cake for our Christmas dinner. Um, what is that song called? Um, oh, well, he stepped right up and kissed her. There is a man in our town, he is a man of great renown, and his name is William Brown. Song lyrics. There is a man in our town. He is a man of great renown. English stuff. Song lyrics. There was a man in our town. He was a man of great renown, and his name was William Brown. He was our parson. Well, everybody's saying it's Admiral William Brown, but I don't think that's the right song. From the country Mayo town, called a man of great renown, as a sailor and a soldier, who's none bolder. He went to America at an early age, they say, as a cabin boy to sail away. Nope, that's not it. And his name was William Brown. Song lyrics, Parson Brown. I don't want Winterland one. I want the other one. I don't get it. I don't know. I can't think of the name of the song. It's probably one from somebody else. There was a man in our town. He was a man of great renown, and his name was William Brown. He was a parson. I think the Kingston Trio probably done it. Anyway, let's do another song. It's called Song Lyrics, Puff the Magic Dragon. I was whistling that one earlier too. Puff the magic dragon, why he lived by the sea, and he frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, little Jackie Paper, oh, he loved that rascal Puff, and brought him strings and sailing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon, he lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. While together they would travel on a boat with billowed sail, Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Well, noble kings and princes would bow when near they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. While Puff, the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Well, now dragons live forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys. One gray day it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales they fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist. In a land called Honolulu, he has little Jackie Paper. Oh, he loved that rascal Puff. He brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Yes, Puff the Magic Dragon, he lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Yeah, Puff Magic. All right, there you go. There you go. That was Peter, Paul, and Mary's song. How about song lyrics? White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Oh, where the tree tops glisten and show the sun, to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, 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 singing, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Can't do that one on its own. We got to do another one like it. It's called Song Lyrics, Silver Bells. City sidewalks. Oh, let's see. Silver bells. Silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. A ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Hear them ring, ting-a-ling. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Well, city sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's the feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile, and on every street corner you hear a silver bells ding-a-ling, a silver bells ding-a-ling. It's Christmas time in the city. A ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. I hear them ring, jing-a-ling. Soon it will be Christmas Day. The strings of street lights, even stoplights, blinking bright red and green, as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crunch, see the kids crunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all this hustle, you hear, oh, silver bells, a ding dong. A silver bells, a ding ding dong. Soon it will be a Christmas day. Well, I said silver bells, ding a ling. Silver bells is busy now. A ring a ling, it fills It's Christmas time in the city. Oh, well, hear them ring, you can hear everywhere. Soon it will be Christmas Day. The city sidewalks, busy sidewalks, silver bells, dressed in holiday cheer, silver bells. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. It's a Christmas time in the city. Children laughing, people passing, ring a ling, meeting smile after smile, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. There you go. Uh-huh. You know, there's 12 days of Christmas, and let's see if we can't get them all out there. Song lyrics, 12 Days of Christmas. Well, let's try this one. It's Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a-leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. All right, so I had fun with it. I had fun with it. Oh, who's gonna knock on me? Who's gonna say something bad about that? Something bad about that. How about the other one? How about the other one? Um, I don't. It's not the one that I was thinking of. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll do that one. Song lyrics. Children, go where I send thee. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Well, I'm gonna send thou 2 by 2, 2 for the Paul and Silas, and 1 for the little bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Well, I'm gonna send the 3 by 3, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for the Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. And how shall I send thee? Well, I'm gonna send a 3 for 3 for. I'm gonna send thee 4 by 4, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for the Paul and Silas, and 1 for the itty bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Well, I'm gonna send a 5 by 5, 5 for the 5 that couldn't get by, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for the Paul and Silas, and 1 for the little bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Well, I'm gonna send a 6 by 6, 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed, 5 for the 5 that couldn't get by, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for the Paul and Silas, and 1 for the itty bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Well, I'm gonna send it 7 by 7, 7 for the 7 that couldn't get to heaven, 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed, 5 for the 5 that couldn't get by, 4 for the 4 that stood by the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for the Paul and Silas, and 1 for the little bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Who was born in Bethlehem. Yes, he was born, born in Bethlehem. All right, looks like story time, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah, I think we ought to do some story time. We'll try another Hans Christian Andersen. Previous story selection. Let's see. Whoops. Where did that go? That wasn't even right. It disappeared. Oh, just kind of disappeared on me. The Dream of Little Truck, Elderbrush by Hans Christian, Emperor's New Clothes, False Colored by Hans. False Collar, The Fair Tree, The Happy Family Fairy Tale, The Leapfrog, Little Match Girl, Naughty Boy Fairy Tale, Old House, Real Princess, Red Shoes, The Shadow. Did I do The Shadow? I don't think I did. Recompense, The Shadow Fairy Tale. Let's see. How big is the shadow? No, we will not be doing the shadow. It's already up to 2 pages. We will not be doing the shadow. The shoe of fortune. Well, let's check that one out. Is it just a one-pager? No, it's a two-pager too. We don't want it either. You know what? I just want to tell a story about some shoes. Magical shoes. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a story that I used to tell the kids every night. Well, not every night, but it's a family tradition story that my kids know quite well. And it's all about the big mouth frog. You see, the big mouth frog, he lived in a swamp, you see. And one day, he decided he was going to take a trip. And this is the story of the big mouth frog and the trip he took. Doodle-dee-doo-doo-doo, I'm sitting on my lily pad with nothing to do. I said, deedle-dee-doo-doo, here comes a flash. Oh, something good to eat. A deedle-dee-doo, deedle-dee-doo, nothing to do. Hey, you know what? I think I'll go for a walk. Hopping off the old lily pad and off on my way. I'm going out and I'm going to meet some people today. So the big mouth frog, he hopped out of the swamp and he got to the field, and the first person he saw in the field was a rabbit. And he come up to the rabbit and he says, "Hi, I'm the big mouth frog. I eat flies and insects all day long in the swamp on a lily pad. That's my name. That's what I do. What's your name and what do you do?" Well, the rabbit said, "I'm a rabbit and I eat grass roots. And if I get a chance, I get into the farmer's garden and I eat whatever veggies I can get there. That's my name. That's what I do." And so the big mouth frog said, "Great. See you later." So he hopped along up the field and then he got to where he met up with a cow. And he looked up at the big enormous animal and he says, "Hi, I'm the big mouth frog. I sit on a lily pad and eat flies and insects all day long. That's my name. That's what I do. What's your name? And what do you do?" And the cow said, I'm a cow, and I graze in the fields until the farmer is ready for me to be milked. And then I go up to the barn for milking each day. That's my name. That's what I do. So the big mouth frog said, "Great. See ya. Bye." And he hopped right along. Hopped along the field until he got up to the pigs. And then he got up to the pigs and he saw the pigs wallering in the mud. And he looked at them and he just thought that was the most peculiar thing he'd ever seen. So, of course, he wanted to introduce himself. So he hopped right up and he said, "Hi, I'm the big mouth frog. I sit on a lily pad and eat flies and insects in the swamp all day long. That's my name and that's what I do. What's your name and what do you do?" Well, the pig said, "Oh, I'm a pig, and I waller in the mud till the farmer needs the bacon, and then I'm here just for him. Ham and bacon, yum, yum." So the big mouth frog didn't think that that was a very good job, so he said, "Okay, see ya. Have a great day." So he went along on his journey and he saw something with a red comb on its head picking corn out of a pan and he just couldn't understand it. So he hopped himself right over and he says, "Hi, I'm the big mouth frog. I eat flies and insects and sit on a lily pad in the swamp all day long. That's my name and that's what I do. What's your name and what do you do? Well, the creature said, I'm a chicken, and I peck this corn out of the pan all day, and the cornmeal in the grass, and I look for worms of choicest fatness to be eaten, and so I can lay eggs for the farmer and his wife and his family. That's what I do. That's my name. Cluck, 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 cluck. And so the big mouth frog thought that was pretty decent, and he says, well, great. See ya. Bye. And he hopped along his way. Well, he was starting to get tired, so he thought he may as well better head back towards the swamp. So he's puddling his way down, hopping through mm, back down through the pasture lands, and he sees something peculiar chasing a butterfly. And he says, hi, I'm Big Mouth Frog. I sit on a lily pad and I eat flies and insects in the swamp all day long. That's my name. That's what I do. What's your name and what do you do? And well, the frog, peculiar animal said, well, I'm a fox. I'm a fox. And I eat small rodents and I chase butterflies in the farmer's field all day long. I have fun. That's my name. That's what I do. And I run from the hunters. And so the big mouth frog thought that that was quite an interesting job. So he says, but he still had to go on. So he says, okay, great, bye. So he hopped along until he got into the swamp. And there he come across a massive beast. And he looked at the massive beast and he says, hi, I'm the big mouth frog. I sit in the pond and eat flies and insects on my lily pad all day long. What's your name and what do you do? And the royal beast said, I'm an alligator and I eat big mouth frogs. And the big mouth frog said, you don't say. Okay, so what a punchline. What a punchline. Okay, one more little story for the kids. This is a religious story. It's all about the painter and the church. See, what was going on was the church was taking bids on being repainted. And well, so while they're taking their bids, they decided that um, everybody should be able to have an opportunity to give a bid on painting the church. Well, it finally came down to the last two people, and the one underbid the other by $50. Well, when he showed up to paint the church, he got there and he started painting. He had two 55-gallon drums of paint. Well, when he finished painting with the first drum of paint, he realized that he was not going to have enough paint to finish the whole job. So what he'd done in that situation was he then poured half of the paint from the second 55-gallon drum into the first 55-gallon drum and added water to the both of the drums and began painting again. And as he went along painting some more, he got done with another 55-gallon drum and realized he was not going to have enough paint to get the paint job done. And so he decided that he would go ahead and finish the second 55-gallon drum till halfway down and add another half a drum of paint. And so along he went with his painting process. And when he got down to that that half a 55-gallon drum, he added the more water and painted along more. When he got down halfway again, he realized he still wasn't going to have enough paint because he was all the way down to three-quarters of a drum of paint. And so he added another quarter drum of paint, bringing it back up to half of a 55-gallon drum of paint. And then, as he was painting, he realized he wasn't going to have enough paint because he had just not figured on the price properly. So, as it worked out, he had painted the first 55-gallon drums a beautiful, beautiful white color, and the second a little bit less white. And as the church went up, it was getting lighter and lighter colored. And he got down to the last bit of paint, and he was at the very top of the steeple when he got ready to apply the last brush of paint. A big, booming voice came out of the sky, and it said, "Repaint, repaint, and then no more." Okay, there you go. All right, hey, that brings us into our daily bread portion of the program. And so let's just jump right in with both feet and see what the daily bread has to offer. Okay, okay, here we go. The Daily Bread's devotion is called Morning Mist, and the Daily Bread is going to be brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading of the Bible with Briscoe 2020 will be Hosea 5 through 8 and Revelation 2. So don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2020. All right, Morning Mist, and we're going to be reading Isaiah 44, 9 through 11, and 21 through 23. Isaiah 44, 9 through 11. All who make idols are nothing, and the things they treasure are worthless. Those who would speak up from them are blind, and they are ignorant to their own shame. Who shapes a god and casts an idol which can profit nothing? People who do that will be put to shame. Such craftsmen are only human beings. Let them all come together and take their stand. They will be brought down to terror and shame. It was 44, 9 through 11, and now 44, 21 through 23. Remember these things, Jacob, for you, Israel, are my servant. I have made you, and you are my servant, Israel. I will not forget you. I have swept away your a cloud, offenses like a cloud, your sins like the morning mist. Return to me, for I have redeemed you. Sing for joy, you heavens, for the Lord has done this. Shout aloud, you earth. Beneath burst into song, you mountains, the forest, and all you trees. For the Lord has redeemed Jacob. He displays his glory in Israel. And there you have it, the morning mist. And that was the Daily Bread portion of the program, brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2020. The Bible with Briscoe is a 20. The Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Do not forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2020. All right, hey, that does it for me, folks. I'm going to have to sing one more song for you, and that would be, "Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go home. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go home. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye." This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe. Saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are